All right, ladies and gentlemen, and it is about that time. We're going to do my paychecks for October. So before we look at my checks in October, we have to look at the previous month's schedule to determine how I got that figure, okay? So guys, this is my September schedule and it is a blank version, okay? So remember, REA is my reserve type period. That is from 12:01 a.m. to 1 p.m. So you can see the schedule for September started on the 31st. Okay. So I got a couple days off, a 4-day reserve block, 2 days off, another 4-day reserve block, 2 days off, 4-day reserve block, 2 more days off, another 4-day reserve block. So guys, for the month of September, you can see I didn't pick up anything. So the block and credit is 0. Year to date, 485 hours and 22 minutes. And my days off were 11. So guys, with my seniority, it looks like I am able to hold 4 days on, 2 days off. With the exception towards the end of the month. As you can see here, I have 3 days off in between and another 2-day reserve block. What we're going to do, guys, is compare this blank schedule to my final schedule for September. So guys, we're going to do a side-by-side comparison. So to the left, guys, you see I started a 2-day reserve block, and then to the right, so I had 2 turns, one on the 31st and one on the 1st of September. Now, how do you know that, guys? Because you see how it says Den. That means I came right back to Denver, so that will be considered a turn. Okay, then it looks like I have 2 days off in between on the 2nd and the 3rd. And yep, 2 days off in between. I did not pick up anything. Okay, guys, the 4th through the 7th, I started a 4-day reserve block period. And guys, on the 4th, I was assigned Ready Reserve A, or A couch, which is from 5 a.m. to 11 a.m. And again, you can be extended up to 2 hours. The 5th, guys, I was on reserve. Then it looks like on the last 2 days, guys, I had a 2-day trip to Houston. So on the 6th, I had a layover in Houston. And then the 7th, I did return back to Denver. Okay, the 8th and the 9th, I was off. And the 8th and the 9th, I was truly off. All right, and the 10th through the 13th, I started another 4-day reserve block period. Now, guys, on the 10th here, I had a turn. The 11th, I was on reserve, was not used. And then the last 2 days of that block, the 12th and the 13th, I had a 2-day to Phoenix. So the 12th, I had a layover in Phoenix. 13th, I did return back to Denver. All right, the 14th and the 15th, I was off. And guys, here the 14th and the 15th, I was truly off. Okay, the 16th through the 19th, I did start another 4-day reserve block period. See, guys, the 16th and the 17th, I had a 2-day to MCO, which is Orlando. So the 16th, I was in Orlando, and the 17th, I did return back to Denver. Now, guys, for the last 2 days of that 4-day reserve block, I was in Phoenix. So the 18th, I had a layover in Phoenix. The 19th, I did return back to Denver. Okay, guys, the 20th and 21st, I was off. And it looks like the 20th and 21st, I was truly off. All right, guys, the 22nd through the 25th, I started another 4-day reserve block period. So the 22nd and 23rd, I was on reserve and was not used. And the last 2 days of that reserve block, I had a 2-day to Vegas. So the 24th, I was in Vegas with a layover. And the 25th, I did return back to Denver. So the 26th, 27th, and the 28th, guys, I was off. And then the 26th, 27th, and 28th, guys, I was truly off, probably in Phoenix. And ending off the month, guys, I have a 2-day reserve block, the 29th and 30th. And then here, guys, on the 29th and 30th, it looks like I was not used. And guys, for the month of September, my block was 59 hours and 50 minutes. Credit, 73 hours and 35 minutes. Year to date, 639 hours and 11 minutes. And I had 11 days off. So guys, let's look at those struggling paychecks. So guys, I can tell with the hours that I have here, that's going to be a struggle. All right, ladies and gentlemen, and let's take a look at that first paycheck in October. Okay, you see the amount, the pay period. I was paid on the 5th, and the total hours was 37 and a half. All right, guys, F9 card and cent, that is on the second paycheck. F9 tips, that is on the second paycheck. FA time and a half, second paycheck. Double time, second paycheck. LTD imputed, $389. Non-taxable per diem. So again, guys, any trip that resulted in a layover, okay, that is the non-tax per diem. So $337.94. Over 75 and 82 is the second paycheck. Parking pass, second paycheck. Perfect attendance is every 6 months. Recurrent training, that is once a year, but it's $0. Regular guarantee time is my base pay of $29.26 by 37 and a half hours. That is how you got that figure. Regular pay, second paycheck. Taxable per diem. So any trip that did not result in a layover. So those turns that I had, that per diem that I made, this is what was taxed, okay? $65.17, not bad. Vacation payout, once a year. Deductions. Company paid ADD, 0. Company paid life, 0. Company paid long-term disability, 0. LTD imputed, $389. My dental insurance is $693. My traditional PPO is my insurance, $117.70. Union dues, $50 a month, $25 every paycheck. And remember, vision and dental is free, but with my dental, I did go for a higher plan. These are the taxes, and I'm just happy that I am paying Colorado state tax because they really did try me this year. All right, now let's take a look at that second paycheck in October. All right, guys, and this is the second paycheck. Now you can see the amount, $865.40. All right, you see my pay period. I was paid on the 20th for 37 and a half hours. So we're going to take a look at this one. All right, guys, F9 card and cent. So, guys, that means that I had one credit card application that was approved, $25, okay? F9 tips, $46.73. Time and a half, wow, $111.92, okay? Because I did go over. Double time, 0. LTD imputed, $389. Non-tax per diem is the first check. Over 75 and 82, I have none because I really did not hit overtime. Parking pass, $36. So they pay us to park in the employee parking lot. But y'all know Scratchy is in Arizona. Perfect attendance every 6 months. Recurring training once a year. Regular guarantee time. Wow, 41.55. Okay, so this must be the hours outside of my 75. That's what I'm coming to realize here because, you know, as a reserve, I am guaranteed 75, which that is embarrassing. Regular pay, $981.09. Okay, so those two figures, guys, I'm not quite sure. That's always a question mark for me. Taxable per diem is 0. That's the first check. Vacation payout once a year. And these are the deductions. As you guys can see, the same old deductions. And then my taxes. How did that break down? Okay. So all in all, guys, you can see a difference in my pay. Not picking up on my days off. Like my second check, which is the cleanup check. It looks like there wasn't too much that was cleaned up. This was embarrassing. So October was not my best month. But you guys know that I had a line for October. So getting paid in November, you're going to see a slightly different increase, okay? So yeah, this is not my best, but guys, this is how I was paid for the month of October.